I think Breshad Perriman is legit. And I don't know, people tend to chase after Jamison Crowder just because he was kind of a target monster last year. But this Crowder's never had a 1,000-yard season. He is not a big touchdown scorer. Like, there's just not a lot of upside with Crowder, whereas Perriman was just an absolute monster late last year. And I realized that was because Godwin and Evans were injured. But, I mean, it wasn't like Godwin and Evans were both injured for all of the last 5 or 6 Buccaneers games when Perriman was starting to go off. Like, there were a couple games where they were both injured, but sometimes it was just Godwin, sometimes it was just Evans, and Perriman was producing. And, I kind of fully believe in Perriman, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's going to have a nice season for the Jets, and he's cheap.
Absolutely. On the Perriman train, I was writing an article on him yesterday. I haven't published it yet, but it's funny when he was on your list. I've compiled a bunch of stuff on this guy over the last day, reading quotes and whatnot, but to illustrate that breakout point again, yes, I get the context behind it, the receivers being out in front of him, but 37 targets, 25 catches, 506 yards, and 5 TDs in 5 games. I mean, that's insanity. He was actually the most owned player on championship teams, according to ESPN statistics, where they tell you who were your league winners. It wasn't the full playoffs, although I think he was in there for 15, but I think owners finally trusted him, especially if they had Godwin to carry them, and then they picked him up in the stretch run. And when they put him in week 16, he had another blow-up game. He really didn't have a bad game down that stretch. He called it himself, just a sneak peek of what's to come. I mean, there's so many of those efficiency metrics that you were suggesting. One that I like is success on deep passes. He caught 41.7% rate of 20-plus passes, 15 of 36 last year. That was the best rate since 2011, and top 3 among 1,000-yard wideout seasons since 2010. So, I mean, this guy definitely had those efficiency light bulbs going off. It is, to me, a clear number 2. If anyone is going to evolve into a big X, Demaryius Thomas, like Gase used to use type of guy, it could be Perriman. So, I mean, I love that case. I love that player. Even if Darnold, maybe his struggles last year were because of the mononucleos, it could totally be that. So definitely, I'm liking that one a lot for late guys. What is up, you Fantasy Wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.